Hi beautiful soul, here's Julie for another weekly guidance reading. I am so happy to be with you here today to share a message for the collective, for you. For you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive and I have done this work for a really long time, since I was a little girl, and I'm now sharing this with you. What I do is that I am the channel to receive message from the source, guidance, my guide, my ancestor, that bring a message that will help you in your journey. And I feel this is really my purpose here today. So the way I like to work is that I let the message channel. I usually hear already a bit what's going on before I start. And then what I love to do is work with tarot and oracle cards, because I just love their imagery and go in depth with them. If you really like this video and would like to get a reminder every week, make sure to subscribe, alright? So also this message is timeless, which means at any moment where you actually feel guided to this video is the time you need to hear this message. So this week, what I felt during meditation, I felt very strongly. I was actually tuning into the earth, planet Earth, and it was so dark and there was so much darkness coming out of her that I was like, what's going on? And I heard she's purging. And the thing is, they said to me, when I say they the guide, they the source, they say you don't need to get involved into that. So step out of it, which I did. But I felt very pulled by it. But I heard, no, this is not your time. She's strong enough to actually get rid of all of this. And what is coming now is like, in life right now, it's important to step back. If you feel really sucked and drawn into all the negativity, it says get out of this, because this is not your story at this stage. This is actually you need to step back and work on your light. And that was a very strong message of last week. However, this week what is going on is something shifted. I felt the door opening. I feel the earth finished to purge, finished to cleanse. So a new door opened, and I'm really looking forward to see what is coming into that door for our personal life and the world we live in. So I'm just going to let come what has to come after that, but was really the entrance of this message. Then I also got told to read you to start a message from Trust Life, and I'm going to put down in the comment below, in the description below, I'm going to put all these cards and book that I am using. But I heard to read the 20th of June. Alright, let's read it. Everything I need come to me at the perfect time. I believe that everything I need to know is revealed to me. So I need to keep my eyes and ears open. Beautiful. So this is a book from Louise Hay, alright? So she's talking for herself. When I had cancer, she said, I remember thinking that a food reflexologist would be very helpful for me. One evening, I went to a lecture of some sort. Right after I sat down, a food reflexologist sat next to me. We began to talk, and I learned that he even made house calls. I didn't have to look for him, he came to me. I also believe that whatever I need comes to me in the perfect time-space sequence. When something goes wrong in my life, she talks for herself, I immediately start to think, all is well, it's okay. I know that this is alright. It's a lesson, an experience, and I will pass through it. There is some things here that is for me, for my highest good. All is well, just breathe, it's okay, it's okay. I do the best I can to calm myself, so I can think rationally about whatever is going on. And of course, I do work through everything. I may take a little time, but sometimes things that seem to be great disaster really turns out to be quite good in the end. Or at least not the disasters that they seem to be in the beginning. Every event is a learning experience. I really love it because, you know, every time I tune in, guys, to bring you a message, I feel sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. Often I receive like a message in the beginning, but I feel everything is interconnected and is going to come to me to bring you what you need at that time. And again, I repeat every single time, is take what resonates with you, all right? This is a very important thing. It's like you trust yourself, you trust who you are, you trust your intuition with faith. That's the only way to trust ourselves, is trusting it with all our faith, jumping in. There is no other way around that. Right, they say there is more to come, all right? So I'm that's a bit much. So we're going to see which one needs to go out of this. This one. All right. Oh no, that's a lot again. Was it this one? Yeah, there was two. I felt there was two coming. Oh wow, we have absolutely beautiful colors that are coming, like the pink that I really love, the fuchsia. I do what really they keep telling me, what the message that we need to really remind ourselves. You probably have your own one that is coming out of this, but what they're saying is, I open my eyes and my ear to see what has to be said to me, what has to be shown to me. And that, I think, it's really is very important in the reading we are doing today, all right? In the message that is coming today, it's I open my eyes and my ear to see what is shown to me. Very important. And they repeat that with a strong voice. So I need to repeat again. I open my eyes and my ear to see what is front of me, what want to be shown to me. Sorry, they just told me I needed to repeat it, so what I'm doing. Quite a bit of cards coming out, and I feel that needs to happen. Message for the collective. There we go. It's quite a few decks this week compared to last week, but they say really subtle. I don't know if that's a word in English. It's very oh wow. It's funny, like that the card that just came out is not exactly what I saw. So I think there is a message there that need to come up. Right, we're going to start. I'm just making space for myself. All right. So the card that I just read, it's quite funny because it's actually society, about being hungry, and I read sanity, being sane. sense your sanity. That's what I wrote. So that's what I read, sorry. What's happening with my English today? So the first thing that come up is what I see and hear. What was it? Sorry. Oh, what's going on? It's many. I feel there is an energy that is like all over the place. Yes, and that's about sanity. So I think being sane, and what I'm thinking and what I'm receiving as a message is what to do to keep seen and wholeness in a time where we are opening our eyes and opening our ears and actually becoming conscious about what is front of us. Wow. And I am very attracted by the Death and Rebirth card. It came upside down, and to me this is exactly that, is being able to let fall apart and strip the things that are stopping us from seeing and rebirthing and opening all our sense to be whole, to see all what is going on in front of us. But for that, like I was saying to you, with that earth that was purging, we needed to step back of it, because when we get involved into it, we become not sane anymore. We get caught into that crazy energy that move in all the sense, and you cannot even make sense of what's going on. So they ask you need to step back. 7 of Wands, it's again step back to build your light again, build your light. But I think this week it's building the light to creating the boundaries, but it's a boundaries that it's translucent. So it's a boundaries where you can actually continue to see. It's not a boundaries that block you. It's not like a mountain that block you from seeing. No, it's actually you opening your light to create that bubble, but it's translucent, so you are able to give and receive, but on your own willingness, on your own will, with wholeness. But there is really the time to really center to your light, to be able to really gather this information of what is actually dying and what is actually rebirthing within you, to be able to see what is right there. The message that is coming with when you actually center yourself, it's convince yourself, not other. Okay, so it's all about you here. That is what it is, but it's not quite there. You haven't gone to that yet. It was upside down, so to me that's not quite there yet. So it's almost like you haven't convinced your own self to actually that what is good for you is to sit down, and because at the moment you're trying to tell people what you feel, so you're spending your energy out, when actually it's asked for you to sit down, create your beautiful bubble of light, to be strong and vibrant, and there is no need of convincing anybody. So the need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationship is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective way. And I do feel the effective way is for you to gather in within yourself with meditation, but I do feel a clearing. So if you are interested, I'm going to put a link to my clearing your energy and also the meditation that go with it, to clear your energy, because I do feel, and that's a message that came for someone yesterday, it's all about clearing our own self to build up that light and be able to then see, and not needing, it's like you fulfilling yourself, you emptying to be clear, to see, to hear clearly, but you are protected, and you don't need to convince anyone anymore, because you know your light, you know your truth. So it's a full rebirth, a full transformation. And I love that image of not having eyes and seeing, because to me that's about like seeing. It's seeing, having that consciousness, seeing everything. And with the seeing, what came upside down, that's not there yet, because we're not quite rebirth yet here in the message, is the message you are adore. You are adore. Don't be fooled by the players, and don't be fooled by yourself. There is no one more lovable, no love than you. So this to me is really saying that by when you are seeing everything, they might come to a bit of a shock. I'm hearing a bit of a shock, or a bit of like, wow, I really it's funny, they telling I was really told to not look at that, and I don't know why they're saying that. I'm wondering, I was told to not look at that. Well, it's almost if a part of yourself that actually is stripping and is removing from you. That's what I'm seeing. So the part that is dying of you didn't want you to actually see that. And now you can embrace this totally. You're going into it by connecting to yourself, and you'll be able to see everything. And you won't be, I feel, you won't be fooled. You will realize how much you can love yourself, because you intuitively know, and you don't need to convince anyone. Or yes, there is things around that is quite beautiful. And then what I'm feeling, it's that go already with the seeing, but the card that is actually coming and that is already there is your third eye, your connection to the source, to your intuition. It's already in fire. So to me, it's saying that you are ready to actually going into seeing everything. You are ready, like your senses are wanting to open, but it's just the need to actually sit down and connecting to that light, which you are also ready. It's right there, open front of you, but you are in that that clearing. So am I feel uncomfortable? Am I feel like, well, I'm not getting anywhere, everything is dark, but then there will be a shift that is happening. But your consciousness, it's connecting to your subconscious for you to see. So you are preparing, you are there, and it says I go where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That 4 words you have almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken, too long being to heal. That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye. Remarkable or finding exactly. Am I resonating to someone? I'm not quite. What I see when it says that eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye. And I do feel this is actually your intuition saying, it's not especially for a person, I go where you go. You're choosing yourself to me right now. And also the person that are going to come with you that are on the same page. So to me, when you are clearing up, you also know that you might say goodbye to some people around you, and I know this is a huge thing that come a lot at the moment, but it's just because to come to your wholeness, when you actually recall all the part of your wholeness, who you are, you also understand what works for you and what doesn't, who can be around you and who cannot. And I think this is what it's saying, is that now with that process you are able to see who is going to follow you and who you want to take with you. You know, yes, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. And then what I love about the card of the tarot card that is coming, I can never say that, Hierophant. To me, this is joy, and this is also showing you the way. It's saying the light is right there within you, and it's actually showing you the way. And when you take that path, that to me you already are on it, is to keep the focus. And I say that in the beginning of the year, is to keep the focus on that light, that spark. And so that even in the darkness, to me here it's full of light though, but I feel you seeing the opening. You know, you seeing the opening, you finally probably seeing the sparks that keep you joyful and that is taking you on the path of light, and guiding you. And yes, that's really strong. To me, you are there, you seeing everything. It's like, honestly, look at this card. It's full of light. It's full of beautiful pink. It's full of love, self-love, energy, light. All right. So to me, it's like we are in another time right now. And I felt the door opening this week. So I think the door that opened this week, like I was saying to you in the beginning of this, is that you find the only little spark. Even if you lost everything, you find the spark and you getting out, you getting on the path, and you connecting. And some of people are connecting to open their light, but there is something that is seen either on your personal life or on a broader perspective. But you seeing, your eyes and your ear are actually wanting to see what's going on. They are seeing it, and what is for you. And I feel you grab for the other one, you grab the spark. So I think there is two different messages here, but it's all you stripping off all that doesn't serve you anymore, to rebirth, to be able to see. And it's in fire. It's like in fire. I feel it like. And that's why in the beginning, it's funny, before I started this reading, I started to have like a strong feeling on my third eye. And I know sometimes it's just because I receive message, but it was very strong. Now I understand with the card that we picked, the Ace of Wands, about that flame. It's burning, it's opening, but you saw. To me, it's very peaceful, you know. It was all over the place in the beginning, saying to keep your sanity, you need to really connect to yourself. But when you connect to yourself and step away from the things where you get lost, you actually are at peace. I feel the energy shifted, you know. Yes, and the beautiful ancestor that is coming today is the Pachakarmak, nourishment of the soul. And this one, it's all about, and it's funny because it's coming, it's all about food. And actually the card that I picked, it's actually the things that I was saying, sanity, it's actually society. And so these two cards are related. They could be a total other message, or they might you might feel the connection with other. But Pachakarmak is really about nourishing yourself in the right way. And that's a message that came definitely in the beginning of this, when I picked the nutrition card. And here we go, I know what it is. For you to fully embrace your light and to actually be pure, you know, like now the earth is pure, it has purged, you personally purging also all that doesn't serve you, so there is a dying of some part of yourself to rebirth, that I feel you are really, that rebirth is about, to me, it's about to be able to hear and see what is really in front of you. So you're removing the veil, and we're not quite there yet, but it's happening. You are in the process because you grab the sparks, your third eye is in fire, is wanting to see, and then you are in the moment where you're going to connect with yourself and have that clear channel to receive the message that you need, and to build up that light from I would say from external help to start with. So like I say, I will link the meditation and the video to clear yourself. Then is it when you will have recharged from external energy, then you will be so strong. Some of you are strong enough to bring that already from you, but some people have been so caught in that darkness, in that falling apart self. It's like the wave have taken them, they haven't been able to surf to it, that they need something from external to rebuild the light within. What I want to say about this is why the nutrition card and the Panchakarma are coming today is because there is it's a time where we need to purify ourselves. So anything that we put in our bodies, nourishment, that is food itself, water, but can be also what we nourish ourselves with. So I'm saying, what do we read, what music we listen, which people we listen to, do we go outside, which environment we feed ourselves into, are really crucial to actually have a clear channel at the moment to really move forward and stay really centered, and bring our wholeness within us. And also coming back to the first message we had is that everything that you need will come on time to you. So there is no need to search for it, it's coming. So if you're receiving this message today, you getting the video to clear your energy. You receive this message that it's time for you to purify. And with the food, listen to this. Pay attention to your hunger and satiety cues today. Leptin is an hormone primarily made by fat cells that lets the hypothalamus in your brain know you are getting enough food. For some, the signal is clear, while in others, it is disrupted by aspects of their biochemistry or emotion. Notice if the inclusion of good quality fats or protein help you to choose meal portion that after eating allow you to feel satisfied yet comfortable. And I do feel this message is coming to say again, it's important to listen to your body, and to know what food to bring in to be satisfied, but also have that satisfied and comfortable feeling. And bringing protein is kind of a really good tips to really have a signal that your body have had enough. And that's also a way to purify and to clear and to be at one with our body, mind and soul, to connect to what my body actually needs right now, to reconnect to our physical intuition as well. You know, we have our intuition that is through the mind, but there is our body intuition, what my body is trying to tell me right now. And that's already the second time this message comes. And I think it's because sometimes you try to get signal from outside, but your body, your intuition is telling you the signal of what you need. And by connecting back to yourself, because you found the spark again, and because it's burning for you to actually come back to yourself, it's a moment where you will have to listen to their signal. It's right there, right now. Also, we have the gift of dance, and the gift of dance to me is what is making you joyful, and it's also the aura chakra. So it's connecting all your chakra, your wheels of life, your joyful energy of life, to be connected with your aura. And the way to connect there is, they say, what does make you feel joyful? What can you implement into your life? Can you dance a little? Can you do a boogie? Can you actually be silly, be like a kid again? Finding that joy, you find a spark, and it's how to, this card to me is like bringing you how to keep that spark lighting with joy. What can you implement into your life to bring this? I promise you to love you forever. You are so beautiful to me. To me, you saying that to yourself. You are bringing that to yourself. So to me, it is time for you to really reconnect with all your senses, your aura, your chakra, but also all the elements that are around and inside you, to open everything, to be fully aware and whole of who you are and what's going on around you, to navigate this time and to continue to keep the light happening. Whew. That's it. So excited because it's beautiful and so clear, you know. I just love that. It's so, I feel now the energy is vibrant, you know, now that I talk about the energy of dancing and joy. They're saying, woo, it's right now, right here, it's time, you know. Baby, dance. Baby, find your music, find the joy, find things that make you keep the spark alive inside yourself, you know. That's how they are talking to me right now. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Nothing needs to be added, guys. This is beautiful. I love it. So beautiful people, beautiful soul. If you needed to hear this message today, I mean, I would say if you are here today, it's just meaning you needed to hear this message right now. I put a video like this every week on my channel, and I offer other videos for self-development, and so make sure to subscribe to this. I am honestly feeling the vibe. I'm feeling that door opening for you, for the collective, and I'm so blessed by this message, honestly. And I feel my heart and feel everyone around me. And what I want to say to you is to really take care of yourself, look after you, look inside you, because the only way to know who you are, the only way is in, alright? And I want to encourage you to start to look within if you haven't started that work, because it's so important. If you need the support, I'm also offering one-on-one distance spiritual guidance and reading. So make sure to jump on my website if you are interested of that. But in the meantime, I'm wishing you a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in the world. I'm sending you lots of good vibe and love, and I will see you next week for another video. Take care, my beautiful. Bye.